up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Entering play call, coach, cover 3 spy.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And he drops it just a little
Entering
too
play call,
slippery in the
coach
hands.
suggestions. There are 6
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often.
He's got it inside the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've
Entering
got it
play
all the way
call,
down to
coach
the 23.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Man, this offense is so dangerous,
Cover
Reese. They've got
command.
dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
There are 6
And the Huskers
categories.
have taken it inside the 20. Trying play action. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's
Entering play
incomplete.
call, coach suggestions. There are
We'll see
6
if they go back to the
categories.
air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns,
Entering
Jesse.
play
Well,
call,
the chemistry
coach
between these two guys has to be
suggestions. There
great
are
when
6
throwing it
categories.
because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Entering play call. You
And
have
they
7
did tack on
options.
that
Five
extra
for
point
four.
without any
Return
adventure.
left is selected.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the
Entering
football.
play
And
call,
welcome to
coach
modern college football.
suggestions.
That's
There
what
are
it
8
is. Spread you
categories.
out,
You have 12
find my
options.
playmakers,
Page
make
select
quick
screen
decisions,
selected.
and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already,
Entering
heating up,
play
setting
call,
up.
coach
Dude, this dude
Skip.
might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He can't find anybody. It'll be
Entering
incomplete
play
as the
call,
defense
coach
does a really good job in
suggestions. There are
coverage.
8 categories.
Backed up
You have
now,
12
here's 2nd and
options.
long.
Slants is selected.
Off play action. Unleashes one. And that pass will be jarred loose
Entering
on
play
2nd down.
call,
That brings
coach
up 3rd
suggestions.
down.
There are 8 categories.
Trying to
You
pick
have
up a
12
first
options.
down.
Shot is selected. Did.
To the air. It's Sorsby. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on 4th down? You've got the playmakers. You made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but what does the head coach decide to do?
They'll leave it with him. Jukes his way for more. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's
There are
1st
6
down.
categories.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Powers through the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Barney. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Huskers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Finds his man, it's Caldwell. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They're facing a 3rd down. Fires deep on the run. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision-making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Right. 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Entering play call.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Categories.
And the Huskers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Raiola. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Husker. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you go
Entering
to.
play call.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
So now it's 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Entering play call. Sarasal Tajikin.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's caught downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Entering play. Jeff Caldwell. Jeff Caldwell, you have 69 options. The spot is selected.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
You have 5 options.
The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Coach suggests Antlets 3.
The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Barney.
Entering play
and
call.
the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Rides the back on the option to give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
Entering play
Stop
call.
just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Barney. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Huskers up to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Nebraska! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You have 7 options.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Abilities. Controls.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Coach suggestions.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires on the move. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Floating away. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to...
Makes a grab past the marker. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That pass is incomplete.
Entering play.
Well, this has been a day to
inside zone
forget
split.
if you're this
AHP
quarterback. And I got to be
WK.
honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right
Player,
now because he's had
Royer,
zero
you have
rhythm.
60
He hasn't been
options,
accurate.
MTN
He's thrown a
comeback
ton of
already
interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Unleashes it on the run. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. He'll heave it deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll give it to Johnson. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
There are 6
And that is just an
categories.
attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
There are 6
Second down
categories.
coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Coach suggestions.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Left is selected.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle it down.
Coach suggestions. There are 8
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work
options.
with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Quarterback adapted. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Options. Pause. You have 3 options. Abilities.
Brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position
Entering
with the
play
return.
call. Coach suggestions.
Plenty of
There
time
are
for
6
one more snap
categories.
before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Husker! A great catch and run for 6.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback.
You have 7 options.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
Thanks, Homer. I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pass rush, going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Sorsby. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down.
Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Abilities is selected.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, love the big hits. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
That is a big win for this
Entering
defense
play
as they
call.
were right
Coach
there as soon as he got the
suggestions. There are 8
ball.
categories. You have
Let's see
valve
what they do on
options.
third
Stick
down.
slot option is selected.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that
Entering
catch there.
play.
Physical
Keep
pass
check.
defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Entering play call.
Oh, he
Coach
dropped it. He
suggestions.
just
There are
lost
6
his
categories.
concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And a pickup of 8
Entering
opens a
play
world
call.
of
Coach
opportunities on
suggestions.
2nd
There are
and
6
2.
categories.
The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There to stop him after
Entering
a
play
pickup of
call.
1 to the
Coach
22.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I
Entering
love
play
when you
call.
just stay
Coach
physical. You run the
suggestions. There
football,
are 6
you preserve the
categories.
lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down.
Entering
And
play
he
call.
just
Coach
needed a few
suggestions.
inches,
There
and
are
the
6
defense was
categories.
surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Well, that's just
Entering
piling
play
on.
call. You
Not
have
the
7
penalty
options.
kind, just the
5,
mean
4,
kind.
2. Return left
They're
is
really
selected.
starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that
Entering
kickoff
play call.
coverage, and he'll be
Coach
stopped at the
suggestions.
17.
There are 8 categories.
First
You
snap
have
of this
valve
drive will
options.
come from their
HB
own
dive is
17.
selected.
Makes the grab. It's Caldwell. He'll be stopped at the
Entering play
27,
call.
but picks
Coach
up 10 on that
suggestions. There
one.
are 8 categories.
They'll put
You
in
have
play
valve
from the
options.
27,
HB
first
dive
down.
is selected.
Leaves it with the back.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about
Entering
the
play
defense
call.
up
Coach
front? Their front
suggestions.
7,
There
they
are
had
8
dudes
categories.
winning, just
You have
being
valve
way more
options.
physical and able to get to
HB
that
power is
running back.
selected.
Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. They get enough rush, and
Entering
it
play
pays
call.
off the
Coach
sack at the
suggestions.
20.
There are 8
Now a lot
categories.
of work to
You
do
have
to
valve
move the
options.
chains, keep
NTA
this drive
hanger is
alive
selected.
after that earlier sack. Fires to the right. And they can't make the play on
Entering
3rd down.
Seattle.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
That's caught. It's Caldwell. He is
Entering
stopped
play
short, and they'll
call.
turn it
Coach
over on downs.
suggestions. There are
Just a
6
crushing blow
categories.
at this point in the game.
It's a turnover on downs.
From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence
Entering
felt
play
and making the
call.
stop
Coach
after a short
suggestions.
gain.
There are 6
After the 3-yard
categories.
pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis
Entering
would say,
Cosmetics.
ungood.
You
Just
have 4
very
options.
ungood
Stats is
performance.
selected.
Flush this one down the toilet. Move
Restart
on.
game.
It's not your best day.
Entering
You
restart
lost
game.
in
Are you
ugly
sure you
fashion, to
want?
be honest.
Yes. Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kickoff left
The
is
Bearcats
selected.
will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on its way.
Entering play call, coach
move the sticks
suggestions,
for a
there are
first
6
down.
categories.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got a man. It's Barney. He's brought down quickly.
Entering
Minimal
play
gain
call,
there. Still a
coach
bit short of the first
suggestions,
down.
there are 6 categories.
The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Barney. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Suggestions, there are 6
And the Huskers
categories.
have their offense in high gear. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered,
Entering
just a
play
short
call,
gain there.
coach suggestions,
Try
there
to
are
make
6
up for some of that
categories.
lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Pocket breaking down. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Bearcats offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapon.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4.